Welcome, everyone. Imagine a world where financial freedom isn't just a dream. Imagine a life where you don't stay up worrying about bills or feel pressure in every financial decision. Most people think more money would solve everything, but here's the twist. It's not really about money itself, it's about how we think about it. So today, we're diving deep into how mindset is the real key to financial success. Let's unlock that potential. This isn't a quick money podcast. No magical formulas here, just real, achievable ways to transform your financial thinking. We're not here to fix money problems, but to help you rewire your relationship with money. Let's break down beliefs that hold us back and lay down the foundation for financial freedom. Share a story about an impulsive purchase, perhaps a high-tech gadget or a fancy dinner at a restaurant where prices aren't even on the menu. Describe how you felt at that moment and the realization afterward. Was it worth it? Use humor to connect with the audience, showcasing that these moments are all too familiar and are learning experiences. For example, I remember this one time I bought a gym membership package for a whole year, convinced it would make me work out. But I barely went twice. I ended up working on my mental strength instead, by justifying that maybe this was an investment in my happiness. And well, happiness and financial freedom can be pretty expensive. 2. 4 levels of value. Describe the foundational level where we exchange time and effort directly for money, and why it can limit our potential to accumulate wealth. Explain how this is the most basic form of earning, like working long hours for hourly wages without potential for scaling income. For example, imagine working multiple shifts and barely making ends meet. Humorously paint the image of exhaustion after a long day, realizing that the reward doesn't match the effort. Tell a story of a person who, despite working 2 jobs, couldn't escape financial struggles until they shifted their approach. Maybe someone who moved from an exhausting, labor-intensive job to a role where they could manage resources or invest time more strategically. Encourage listeners to identify where they're exchanging time for money and explore options to move up the value chain. This level involves managing others to leverage time and productivity. Explain how this is a step up because you're no longer limited by your own time. You're guiding a team to create greater output together. Share an experience where managing a team brought unique challenges and rewards. A story about a complex project, juggling personalities, or a humorous management mishap could connect well with listeners who are team leaders. Provide tips on transitioning from being a doer to a manager. Discuss soft skills like communication, empathy, and strategic delegation, emphasizing how mastering these skills can lead to multiplied financial gains. Emphasize how effective communication skills open new doors for income growth. Explain that this level is about persuading, inspiring, or educating others, and how refining communication can lead to exponential earning potential. Share a story of miscommunication at work or in a personal setting, emphasizing the importance of clarity. For instance, recount a time when a simple message got lost in translation, leading to an awkward or humorous situation. Share techniques to improve communication, like active listening and clarity in expression. Encourage listeners to practice articulating ideas clearly, which can build trust and boost income potential in roles like sales, marketing, and consulting. Describe the highest level of value where financial gains come from creativity, innovation, and problem-solving. Explain how imaginative thinking can lead to wealth creation, often through breakthroughs or unique business ideas. Share examples of entrepreneurs who have transformed their lives by innovating within their fields, like tech innovators or creatives who turned hobbies into thriving businesses. Encourage listeners to explore their passions and think about problems they can solve with their unique talents. Offer a brief brainstorming exercise to uncover areas where they could innovate or monetize an idea. The power of a wealth mindset. Mind versus emotions. Discuss how mental discipline, not income, is the starting point for building wealth. Explain how emotions can drive impulsive decisions that disrupt financial goals. Share a story of a financial meltdown, like eyeing an expensive item, feeling tempted, and the mental battle that follows. Light-heartedly describe the back-and-forth negotiation with yourself over whether it's worth the splurge. Suggest practices to control emotional spending, such as sleeping on it before major purchases, identifying triggers for emotional purchases, and sticking to a list while shopping. Building habits. Introduce practical habits that promote a wealth-oriented mindset, like practicing gratitude, resisting unnecessary purchases, and setting clear financial goals. Tell a story about a simple habit, like keeping track of expenses or setting a weekly budget, and how it transformed someone's financial outlook. Highlight how these small actions add up over time. Suggest a weekly habit-building exercise where listeners set a small, achievable financial goal, like saving a specific amount or tracking daily expenses. Financial decision-making methodology for decisions. Describe a logical approach to making financial decisions, focusing on need versus want, opportunity costs, and long-term impact. Share an experience of making an impulse purchase and regretting it afterward, which could resonate with listeners who have had similar experiences. Use humor to keep it light but relatable. Offer steps for smart financial decision-making, such as analyzing the long-term benefits of each purchase, considering alternatives, and prioritizing value over novelty. Long-term versus short-term. Explain the difference between instant gratification and lasting financial benefits. Discuss how adopting a wealth mindset means looking beyond immediate wants for future rewards. Encourage a pause and reflect approach, where listeners give themselves 24 hours to consider any purchase over a certain amount, fostering mindfulness and better financial habits. Leveraging skills and talents for financial growth. Identifying unique skills. Help listeners recognize and leverage their strengths to generate income, encouraging self-reflection on skills they might not even realize are valuable. Share a moment where you or someone you know discovered a hidden skill that turned out to be profitable. It could be a hobby or a niche skill that unexpectedly opened doors for income. Suggest taking a skill inventory, assessing what they enjoy and are good at, and brainstorming ways these skills could be monetized. Example, careers or ventures. Provide ideas for careers or side projects based on different skill sets like freelancing, creating content, consulting, or launching online courses. Real-life example. Mention people who have turned unique skills into businesses, such as artists selling designs, consultants offering expertise, or creators monetizing platforms like YouTube or TikTok. 6. Budgeting and financial planning. Compare budgeting to dieting, where the start can feel restrictive, but it becomes empowering as progress is made. Building a practical budget. Offer a step-by-step guide to creating a budget, covering fixed expenses, savings, and flexible spending for enjoyment. Common pitfalls. Humorously discuss budgeting challenges like blowing the budget on a shopping spree, and share ways to avoid these pitfalls. Detailed steps. Walk through specific budgeting strategies, adapting them to various income levels and priorities, helping listeners see budgeting as a tool for freedom, not restriction. Wrapping up and Q&A recap. Key points. Summarize key takeaways from each section, emphasizing the 4 levels of value, the wealth mindset, budgeting, and leveraging skills. Final motivation. Encourage listeners to focus on gradual, sustainable steps towards financial freedom, reminding them that wealth is within reach through discipline and clarity. Tease. Next episode. Build anticipation by hinting at upcoming topics like investing basics, building passive income streams, or mastering financial confidence.